What's up, everybody? This is GN. Today I will be breaking down this shock knife fight that I had with none other than Tim Kennedy, who is a Green Beret Special Forces Sniper, Army Ranger, and professional MMA fighter. Really classy gentleman as well, really good guy. So I'm going to be breaking this down. Guys, there are a few artificialities in this exercise. I want to address those first. Number one, we were at the SHOT Show at the 511 Tactical booth. Shout out to 511 for allowing this kind of nonsense to happen at their booth. I just love that company. Anyway, there's a lot of things we can smash our heads on. Solid concrete ground, this crate over here. And, you know, I just want to acknowledge that Tim Kennedy kept me safe during this exchange. Testament to his professionalism and control. So thank you to that. Another thing I want to address is that at any point here, Tim Kennedy could have just punched me in the face. So whether or not that was purposeful or because blade fixation is a real thing, both offensively and defensively, maybe he just chose not to even give me those love slaps. Maybe we were just both engrossed in this exercise. Whatever the case may be, there are artificialities in this. So whatever lessons you may be able to glean from this, take it with a grain of salt and filter it through your own realities. Now let's get right into it. Man, look at all the people watching. Look at all these people filming these two egoless dudes who just kind of went along with the moment. As you can see right off the gate, Tim Kennedy here has his hands in the right position. He knows it's a knife, right? It could have been higher up here. Again, I think that's a matter of preference, but this lower position, I've heard a lot of solid people propose the lower hand position over the higher hand position. This is a little bit, this is still non-compliant, feigning, compliance kind of thing, without giving away too much, right? So I draw the moment, boom, he's going after that blade. He tries to get wrist control right away. The technique that he was trying to do, we'll get a better look at it again, is proposed by a lot of the best combatives instructors that I know. But as you can see, I get an underhook. I maintain that underhook. He tries to get wrist control right off the gate here. Doesn't get it. I get full retraction. This is a bad spot for Tim Kennedy right now. But as you can see, his body is bent in such a way that makes the target farther away, I should say. His arm position is ready to intercept this blade. But guess what? Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Boom. That is a legitimate hard stab to Tim Kennedy's abdomen. Look how he recovers, though. Right? This is not magic, folks. He did everything right up to this point, and just because of the energy of the situation, boom, right in the gut. What he does do right away is he doesn't let it happen again. He traps my elbow, preventing me from retracting and going again. This is huge, guys. This is huge, right? Even me, I can stab Tim Kennedy, but likely only once. He does everything right. And as you can tell here, as he traps my elbow from retracting, he's working for an angle. And you can see where he's going with this, right? He's getting that angle. He's broken my posture, broken my structure, and it's just a matter of time. Whoop, there I go. Hat comes off, straight to the ground. Shout out jiu-jitsu, shout out wrestling, especially shout out judo. Boom. Here's another thing I want to note, okay? This could have been a high amplitude takedown. This guy could have smashed me to planet Earth and could have ended the fight right there. Let's keep that in mind. He kept my safety in mind, gently easing me into the ground. Now let's get right into it. As soon as we hit the ground, first of all, look where the blade is as we're going down. Right there, right? That's a target in Filipino martial arts, right under the armpit. This is a bad spot to get cut. There's some kind of an artery in there, I think, that makes you bleed out really, really fast. And you can see the shock is engaged. So that's one cut on Tim Kennedy. Two cuts, actually. He's got a lot of fight in him. And again, guys, feel free to keyboard commando the crap out of this. This is what we're doing right here for the purpose of learning, not to prove that jiu-jitsu is better than FMA or judo is blah, blah. That stuff does not make any sense to me. Let's learn from all of it. Anyway, immediately, I'm trying to get into a position that protects my knife, but Tim Kennedy is looking for that blade immediately. That is where his priority is. And he's not just looking with his eyes. This guy is looking for this blade with his entire body. The man's sensitivity is incredible. You will see this later on in the video. Here he gets wrist control. I sense it. I pull it back. I want this blade out here. I want it out here so that I can get back and boom, 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 boom. Stab the crap out of Tim Kennedy and make him into Swiss cheese. He is not having any of it. Wrist control secured. Lost. Immediately, I think he was going to either transition to a bicep press or he was going to find that knife again. You know what's cool, man? Let's watch this in real time. Wrist control, loses it, gains it back right away. Like, this guy is a frigging magician. That was in real time. Let's see it again. Wrist control, loses it, gains it back right away. We can go frame by frame here. Just to see the magic of this man. Boom. That's exactly what I was trying to do, right? So that I can... Okay, look. He doesn't have wrist control. I was just going to fucking smash him right here. Nope. He got it again, like magnet. I think here he was going for some kind of an arm lock, right? Jiu-jitsu guys will notice the position that he's in. Perfect opportunity for an arm lock, right? Maybe he was trying to put a knee over that arm to trap it, but I'm not having none of that today. I create a little bit of space here and still got good wrist control. I am being dominated. He's attempting a 2-on-1. Watch this hand over here. It's going to go over here. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Get to the 2-on-1. Get to the 2-on-1. Get to the 2-on-1, as Todd Fossey says. Get to the 2-on-1, as Greg Nelson says. Get to the 2-on-1. Boom. Gets it for a moment in time. Now here's the really interesting part for me, guys. His left arm can't go any further than this. Can't. Just can't. Knife switch. Let's see that again. Knife switch. Straight into his neck. Guys, I know a lot of you guys like to train knife switching on the ground and standing up. Let me tell you, this knife switch was absolute perfection. I did not touch any part of that blade. Solid positive control in the switch. Immediately attacking vital areas. Guess what? I never trained that. Never. Not once. Up to this point, I had never, ever trained this, ever. I believe that if you just train, you get the ability to adapt fluidly to infinite variables of things. And like, look, this really amazed me as an observer of my own self, if I can be a little bit self-centered like that. And in my conversation with Tim Kennedy afterwards, he told me that I killed him. But this is the important distinction, is that I think I didn't kill him. I think I may have killed him. At the end of this video, he definitely kills me. So he ended this engagement decisively. He may have come out of it very damaged, but he's got a shot at life. Right, guys? Boom. There we go. Plunge deep into his neck. Now, that is also a knife switch. Let's rewind it one more time. My knife was in trouble. Switch, stab his neck, and switch back, right, to my primary arm. Watch how quickly this dude recognizes this. Bam, wrist control. I swear to God, it's like I had ball bearings in my wrists and he's got magnets in his hands. Watch how quickly he just finds it. Damn that dude. Damn you, Tim Kennedy. Damn you. That was, god dang. I'm sure he didn't rationalize this. I'm sure he didn't think to himself, oh, he switched. I think I should go for wrist control again. He just did it. Boom. Boom. My God. Tim here will start working for a dominant position while focusing on the blade. And my death is pretty close to here. He's making a bunch of attempts here. I'm trying to mitigate it as best as I can. A little bit of a struggle here. Can't really see what's going on here, but Tim's working. I'm struggling. And it ends up here. That wrist control, that preoccupation with 2-on-1, wrist control, dominant position, all the things that jiu-jitsu players propose, all the things that wrestlers propose and judokas propose, this is what secured him the victory here, guys. And here it is. Like, at this point, I just I laughed like a madman. This was the end of me, right? Off I go into the cemetery. Off he goes to the infirmary. Maybe he lives, maybe he dies. What an awesome exchange. Let's watch this one more time, in real time with audio.
So what's your problem?
I got no problem, man.
I feel like you have a problem.
I don't have.
That laughter was because we were having fun too, right? No sense in training if you can't have a bit of fun with it. So yeah, yo, shout out to 511 Tactical once again for having us here. Shout out to Tactaholics, my homie Steve, for filming this, and of course, shout out to Tim Kennedy. I mean, what a classy gentleman! What an absolutely skilled warrior! What a great human being! Awesome dude. Funny as hell too. But man, again, get to the 2-on-1, wrist control, 2-on-1, wrist control, 2-on-1, wrist control, knife switch, knife switch, knife switch. Now, this is what I'm working on in my Filipino martial arts. I want to learn and I need to understand the grappler's intention so that I can at least buy myself some time before they get to it. That is it. That's all I'm trying to do with my jiu-jitsu right now, is to understand positioning, know how to shrimp, know how to shift my body weight so that I can, I guess prolong my death. Prolong the inevitable death when you're fighting somebody like a Tim Kennedy. Anyway, folks, leave me a comment below. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned something from it. And once again, if you want to keyboard warrior this, you are absolutely more than welcome. Just be mindful of your biases, right? If you're a jiu-jitsu guy, obviously you're going to see jiu-jitsu things. If you're a Filipino martial arts guy, you're going to see Filipino martial arts things. If you're a combatives guy, you're going to see combatives things. But you need to keep that lens wide open so that you don't miss anything in sight. My name is GN. Hey guys, if you like this, I don't know, man. Can you guys follow me on Instagram? It's at GN_Funker Tactical, or otherwise subscribe to the Funker Tactical YouTube channel. A dude like Tim Kennedy, doesn't need a push from me, but please, if you don't know who Tim Kennedy is, do a bit of research, find him. He's not hard to find online, and study his material. This guy is a true warrior and a gentleman and a scholar and a comedian too, like me. Anyway, guys, have a blessed day. Stay safe during these crazy times with COVID-19 coronavirus, man. Stay safe, be well, keep training, be happy, one love, peace out, GN.